Hello and welcome to the class. Now we'll continue with the lesson that is second unit, Ancient Indian Architecture. So here under vocabulary, we have synonyms and antonyms. Now what is given there? A rich vocabulary is an asset in any communication scenario, be it written or spoken. Often while speaking or writing, in the absence of a wide range of vocabulary, we tend to repeat the same words. For instance, instead of overusing the word like in the context such as I like gadgets, I like A.R. Rahman's music, what can we do? We can say we can use more precise synonyms of like such as prefer, admire, appreciate, depending on the context. So synonyms are words with similar meanings but differ in connotation. For instance, though the words slim and skinny are synonyms, they are slightly different in terms of meaning. So synonyms might be similar in meanings, but sometimes they differ in connotation. That means the way that we are talking about. Slim and skinny, they are synonyms, but there is a very slight difference in meaning. Slim means thin or attractively thin, while skinny means very thin or disapprovingly thin. That is a negative connotation. Brainy, having or showing intelligence. Smart means having or showing quick intelligence. So this might be similar, but there is a slight difference in the connotation or the meaning how we are using it. Sometimes it has a positive meaning, sometimes it has a negative. So that is what we mean by connotation. So it is interesting to note how the following words from the reading passage and the synonyms have both figured in the text. Decorated, the synonym is adorned. Magnificent, beautiful. Deity, God. Now these are words from the text that we learned, that is Ancient Indian Architecture. Now can you find a few more such examples? Now you have to go back to the text and see if you can find more examples like this. Now moving on, we have having a knowledge of synonyms help us to be more accurate in meaning. They also help us maintain brevity and effectiveness. Brevity means be short and precise, being short and precise, exactly saying what you need, or communicating very aptly. Brevity and effectiveness in communication. Let's consider the word close. Depending on the context in which it is used, it takes on the following meanings. Now here, see, look at the contextual meaning and the synonym. So close, look at this word. This one single word is used. Close. Here it means short distance, or the other synonym is near. Next we have close or connection or resemblance. Strong connection or resemblance. Next is close, done in a careful way. Careful, the meaning is careful. Again, close as another synonym, secretive. Not willing to disclose. Next we have close or carefully guarded. That is tight. So here we have the synonyms of the word close. So how many synonyms do we have for the word close? So we have near, strong, careful, secretive, and tight. So this is used. Now what is a synonym actually? A word. Synonyms are words with similar meaning but differ in connotation. Okay. So here we have task 1. So fill in the blanks with the suitable synonyms from the second column in the table above. So you have to go to the previous table. Here there are words given: near, strong, careful, secretive, and tight. So with this, we have to fill in the blanks with the table above. So my house is dash the supermarket. So what do you use? Which synonym of close do you use there? My house is near the supermarket. There is a dash resemblance between the members of a family in terms of genetic profile. So which word do you use? There is a strong. There is a strong resemblance between the members of a family in terms of genetic profiles. Next, while taking the readings in the experiment, experiment, we must pay close attention or careful attention to the decimal points. They should not be rounded off. Before a technology is patented, the developers tend to be dash about the details. So here you can use secretive. Since the president was on a visit to the campus, the security was very tight. So in each of the sentences in task 1, though close can be used to fill the gaps, using more suitable synonyms of the word would make the meaning more precise and effective. So a single word, close, we can use close to all these sentences, fill in the blanks with the same word. But we are using different words or synonyms of close so that it would be more precise and clear. So again, in task 2, we have identify the synonyms of the words in bold. So first one is the number of votes cast by the members of the committee will be counted to determine the next chairperson. Determine. So what is the word close to determine here? It is B, that is decide. Okay, next one. Any changes to the proposed construction plan must be authorized by the chief engineer of roadways department. Authorized. So the best one is approved. It should be approved by the chief engineer. Next, the manager acknowledged that the CCTV cameras in the bank had not been working for quite some time. Acknowledge means agreed here. Acknowledged means agreed that the CCTV cameras in the bank had not been working. Next, the resource person at the workshop explained the importance of acknowledging our sources while writing research papers. So here, importance of acknowledging. So here, what is it? What is the most suitable word? It is significance. Significance of acknowledging our sources while writing research papers. Next, the high level of foreign investment is a positive sign for the economy of our country. So positive sign means, what does it mean? Here, which is the most closest synonym that you can use? It is favorable. It is a favorable sign for the economy of our country. So next we go on to the antonyms. Now, what are antonyms? As I told you earlier, antonyms are pairs of words with opposite meanings. And there are 3 types or 3 categories of antonyms. What are they? The first category is the graded antonym. That the explanation for that graded antonym is, or the explanation, the meaning is, the relationship between the 2 words with opposite meaning lie along a continuous spectrum. So the examples are given for you there. Heavy, light. Light is a continuous, that weight is a continuous spectrum. So heavy, light, same spectrum, same line. Next, we have complementary antonyms. Now, pair of words with opposite meanings which do not lie on a continuous spectrum. Like, look at this. Mortal, immortal, occupied, vacant. Now, these are known as complementary antonyms. The first type or the first category is graded antonyms which lie in a continuous spectrum. The second one is complementary antonyms which do not lie on a continuous spectrum. So while looking at the examples, we come to know exactly what it is. So the first one is heavy, light. Dangerous, safe. The next is mortal, immortal. Occupied, vacant. Next, we have relational antonyms. Pair of words that refer to a relationship from opposite points of view, like teacher, student, doctor, patient. So antonyms are not only help in broadening one's vocabulary, but also helps us to think critically, categorize, compare and contrast things and concepts. So antonyms are pairs of words which are opposite in meanings. There are 3 types or 3 categories. One is graded antonyms, then complementary antonyms and relational antonyms. Now, the task 3, we move on to task 3. Fill in the blanks with antonyms of words in brackets. So here we have one of the key elements of Darwin's theory of evolution is dash selection. So the word given in the bracket is artificial. We have to get the opposite of artificial. So what is the opposite of artificial? Natural. Artificial, natural. Next one, the two phones were dash in every way except the price. So the word given here is different. So we have to find the opposite of different. So we can write similar. Similar. Then the next one, it would be fair to dash the proposal, especially when we have not had the time to go through it. Accept. So it would be unfair to reject. The opposite of accept is reject. Now, before proceeding with the project, we must have a dash plan of action. So here what is given? Indefinite. So what is the opposite of indefinite or the antonym of indefinite? Definite. We should have a definite plan of action. The screw coupler is the oldest coupling system used to dash the coaches of a train. Disconnect. So here what is the opposite? Connect. Connect the coaches of a train. So here we come to the end of the vocabulary section. That here in the vocabulary section we have learned synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms are words that are similar in meaning but slightly different in their connotation or the implied meaning. And antonyms are pairs of words with opposite meanings. And there are 3 categories of antonyms, that are graded antonyms, complementary antonyms, and relational antonyms. We'll continue the class in the next video. Thank you.